Hi, my name is Anthony Crain, and I'm here to teach people how to cook for one. Now, one of my strategies for cooking for one is to actually cook for two, which I know seems kind of funny that you're cooking for one, you're cooking for two. I cook for two, and I actually plate twice. One of the plates I eat right away, the other plate I reheat as a leftover. Now, what I've noticed is that some people say to me, I'm not really that into leftovers. And you know what? Some things don't reheat very well, like a pasta carbonara, where that egg mixture doesn't really go through the microwave in any good shape. Also, seafood often will not reheat so well. But most foods will actually reheat and, in fact, taste better the next day. And here's why. When you cook, you taste what you're making to make sure that what you're making is, on the way to Flavor Town. Well, as you taste stuff, your taste buds become a little bit saturated with those flavors. Also, you're smelling the aromas of everything that you're cooking. And so now, by the time you actually sit down to eat, your palate and your nose, and by the way, 80% of flavor comes from the nose and 20% from the mouth. So both are completely oversaturated with the very flavors that are in your dish. So everything's a little bit muted. That's why when someone else cooks for you, sometimes it tastes so much better than when you make that same recipe for yourself. But now, fast forward 2 days later, and you reheat that dish, and it will blow your mind. Everything tastes so much more powerful because you're no longer oversaturated. So while you think you might not like leftovers, give it a chance. Also, notice I said 2 days later. That's because I'm also going to teach you how to use up those ingredients that you didn't use for the first recipe. For example, if you needed a tablespoon of parsley, you got a whole head of parsley left. We got to do something with that. That's what you're going to eat in the day in between and the 2 days after that. So basically, you cook twice, you eat 4 times, and the second 2 times, the flavor punch will be beyond your expectations. Or I won't make it a two-person dish, I'll make it a one-person dish. So hopefully this inspires you to try some of these techniques, and we'll get into a lot of this and more when you see my show.